Hey there everybody, Popontop here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod we have Nimrout Sidearms. So this is 3 different pistols that this mod adds. They all actually are the same kind of pistol, but they use 3 different ammunition types. So there's a 45 caliber pistol, 9mm pistol, and a .38 caliber pistol. So we have all 3 of them crafted here. That's the 9mm. They got the .45 pistol here. If we inspect these, you can see they all look very similar. They all came with suppressors by default. They all have the same kind of attachments and stuff you can put on them. The big difference is the ammunition types. But in my head, at least I think that wouldn't it make more sense just to make one pistol and then have it, because it looks the same, animates the same, all that stuff. Let's take a look at the animations here of the pistol. So it's kind of a basic blocky looking style pistol. The fire rate is slightly different, I guess, but you could also just make that happen based off of an attachment. Like that's the .38 pistol. It sounds like the deliverer, right? That one's got that deliverer sound. The .45 though, the biggest, heaviest, got a slightly different sound to it. Maybe slightly more recoil. Like there's like some maybe minor differences here. But they do different damage too, obviously. So the .38 is the lowest damage at 54, but the highest fire rate of 104. Also has lower range, you can see, because we're comparing it to the .45. Then it goes 9mm at 65 damage, so like the tiniest little bump, but also the lowest fire rate at 94 with a little bit more range. And then you get the most range, for some reason, a medium fire rate and the most damage with the .45 caliber pistol. And these are with all advanced receivers on there, right? So that's like kind of the maximum. So I do wish this is all one pistol, because I don't think it makes any sense to make 3 separate pistols, but they are there. So if you want to craft those for yourselves, you're going to go to your chemistry station. You're going to go down to utility here. You're going to go towards the bottom here, at least for me it is. You got the .38 cal pistol here, which requires gun nut 1. 9mm pistol, which also requires gun nut 1. So, this is what it is. And the .45 caliber pistol requires gun nut rank 2. So it's still fairly early on in the game, but not like the earliest. You can't craft it in the very beginning. And also the 9mm obviously does shoot 9mm bullets. So you have to craft those for yourselves. Also here at the chemistry station, if you go towards the top here, 9mm rounds, 10 copper, 20 fertilizer, and 10 steel, and that gives you 40 of them. So that's a pretty good deal. I think I'm not a huge person that has to craft a lot of ammo in my Fallout 4, especially not recently, because all I really do is when I play this game is cover mods and stuff. And I cheat, so I just give myself ammo. But you do have that option, or you do have to, right? .38 and .45 you can obviously just find out in the world. So we do have the .45 pistol equipped here. This is the glow sights. You don't have a lot of options on all of these guns. You do have some cosmetic ones, but we'll take a look at some of these things. So obviously you have all your receivers here, advanced being the best. Unless you get the better critical shot damage, which is, it's a pistol, so that might actually be good. You get long muzzle barrel. I'm trying to make them all the same. Long muzzle barrel, and then long muzzle barrel, right? Like you can just do a regular long barrel. But then you can't attach a suppressor, right? You see that difference here? The muzzled means you can attach a suppressor. So if you don't want a suppressor, you can obviously just make it the bigger, longer barrel and have even better range and stuff. So we have a bunch of grip attachments here. These are different cosmetic things, but they also have buffs. So that's kind of a really cool thing. So you could craft each of these pistols to do different things. Like this one gives you +2 charisma. So when you want to do speech text, you equip a pistol just to make you better at that. Like that's kind of, it's interesting at least, right? This is standard grip, obviously. You get luck +2, so you can get like a lucky pistol. +2 luck on anything is crazy. You get bash damage increase ×2, which is interesting at least too. I don't think that's more valuable than charisma or luck, but it's there. And then camel grip allows for material changes to fit environment. I want to know what that is. Put the camel grip on there. And the blue tiger grip doesn't say anything, and a bark grip, abalone grip. So like these are just like cosmetic differences that look different colors and stuff. Obviously you can put standard, large, or extended mag on here. So standard mag is what we saw at 8, and then you can make it slightly bigger with extended at 10, and then large is actually the biggest at 15. So we'll put that on there. You can standard sights or glow sights. That's it. I like glow sights anyway, on a pistol especially, and then suppressor or no suppressor. Suppressor does dramatically reduce range, but increase accuracy. So you get better recoil control and stuff too, obviously, all that stuff. And then you can change up the actual look of the pistol. You can make it armored green, blackened, psychedelic, which is kind of weird looking. Stainless steel, your standard pistol like we had already, tan, and the UCP. So you can make, like I said, some cosmetic things, and these are all apply to all these weapons here. So like same thing if we go in here, we already got glow sights, we already got extended mag on the .45 caliber pistol. You could put your different grip on here. You want luck, you want I don't know what the camel grip does, but let's make the .45 pistol lucky. For example, we have the suppressor on here. You can also make it black or whatever, right? All different kinds of things. It doesn't really, I mean, you kind of want to match the grip. I'm going to make it blackened. The black with the red grip kind of looks nice there, maybe. And then we take a 9mm pistol, same thing, long muzzle barrel. You want to change the grip. Maybe this will be our charisma pistol for some reason. It's got waves on there. We already got the extended mag on there, which is, once again, not the biggest. Large mag is the biggest. It's a silly thing. The naming schemes of that are weird, right? I would go regular, large, and then extended. Like, extended would be the biggest, but that's not how this is working out. So this is kind of like a blue kind of theme here. Maybe we do the psychedelic on there. Kind of like a blue pistol here that's good for charisma. It just is, because there's waves on the grip. It makes you very charismatic. This is a .45 pistol with the +2 luck, which is pretty sick. Is nice. This only has a 10 round clip on there. So, and then I wanted to see what the .38 caliber pistol does, because this is cloaking. Does this cloak us when we're crouched, or it says blend in the environment? I don't know why the .38 pistol sounds like the deliverer, and then nothing else does. That's very deliverer. I don't know what's going on with my sounds and stuff. Maybe that's my particular sound mod setup. And then we have our... So if we look at our stats here, my special... I currently have 18 charisma anyway. But if I equip this, my charisma pistol... I have 20 charisma now. Okay, so obviously that's not super relevant to me. I can pretty much pass every charisma check there is. But this is my blue 9mm pistol, right? And I imagine they're going to function all very similarly in terms of like just slightly damage differences, slight fire rate differences, maybe slight recoil differences, right? Without having a massive testing platform, it's hard to exactly know. I mean, there's not a lot of recoil on all of these things. Like that's the 9mm. I mean, the .45 didn't seem to kick dramatically more. I mean, they do kick, but like not in any kind of crazy way. I'm also going to put the regular large mag on there. Might as well make it as big as possible. So we're going to go test this out in some combat though. And I'm going to use just probably the .45 pistol because I think that's the best one. We're going to try to use the .38 too. I don't know what the camo does, like the camo grip. It's stealth perk, just crouching and then you become invisible anyway. Like, do I hold still? No, nothing. I don't know what this does. We're going to test them all. We're going to test a little bit of all of them out in combat, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright everybody, we are here at my Zombies Arena arcade mode outside of Diamond City. We're going to spawn some stuff in at the Super Duper Mart because I love going to the Super Duper Mart, and it's pretty much become a staple of my channel now that I go here and I shoot guns at things. Let's spawn in some raiders maybe? We're going to test the .38 pistol out first. Those glass sights have like broken. I don't know if that's just my screen or whatever, but those are not working very well. So, I mean, I suppose it is suppressed, so we can kind of sneak here. That is partially what we should be doing, at least, right? I'm not patient enough for this shit usually. That's not true. I mean, like, if I'm actually, like, taking a full serious playthrough, then absolutely. See that man's head through the wall? I missed it, though. Even though I can see it with the bats. There we go. Clean headshot. Sneaky, sneaky. So even at the .38 caliber, which is very cheap ammo that's very light for survival mode and kind of those considerations, you could still hit your, you know, one-shot headshots. That's the whole point of cool thing about pistols, especially in bats. My chance to hit goes up every time I shoot. Okay, I forget what perk that is. That's a perk, though. Concentrated fire. I'm gonna fucking pay for it. No, I'm not. I don't know what the camo grip is doing, though. Really, to be honest with you, I do not. I want to see how many shots we can get off. Like, infinite. Like, it just uses very little AP. That guy turned and looked the wrong way right at the last second. Is super duper dead. I mean, this is how you play pistols, though, right? I mean, like, if you could play them other ways and stuff, you could manually aim and stuff. We're gonna go switch over here to the 45 caliber one. I guess to just be even more, have an even higher ability to just kill everybody. But also because I have luck, and it's gonna increase crits. So, oop. I mean, there we go. Crits in practice. See that person way over there? If you would, I'm gonna see. I mean, obviously I have crazy luck as it is anyway. I have really high, hardcore, crazy stats. But this is how you play pistols. So you put a suppressor on them, you sneak around, you do VATS because you can shoot essentially infinite shots. So you shoot enough until you get crits, or you just shoot one shot in the head and then they're dead. You just peek corner it real quick. I hit him through the wall, but he did not die. Even with the .45 pistol, which is the most damaging one. This is a tough raider, though. Also, it sucked because I couldn't shoot multiple shots. I mean, I ended up shooting him through the wall. But that was that. Is anybody else left in here? Nope, that was the whole wave. I mean, there's some pretty simple pistols, right? They all kind of look like 1911s, I think. Like that's my interpretation of what like the gun that they would look like. I mean, I know that's probably not correct. It doesn't exactly look like a 1911. Every time I come out of there, it's gotta be a goddamn radiation storm. But they kind of look like 1911s in base look, I think, right? But they have some basic attachments. I wish it was just one gun though, like, and then you could change calibers and not have to craft 3 different guns for 3 different calibers of bullets. That seems highly unnecessary, right? But I do like the cool grips that like do some stat effects. I wish all the grips did something cool, right? Like maybe one gives you plus strength for fucking whatever reason, right? We're just making shit up. Might as well just go crazy with it. I think a lot of guns could have cool buffs and stuff. Like I think like some actually legendary effects, but not like a legendary effect where it's like, you know, first shot damage is higher or whatever, but like, or you have a better chance of hitting VATs or whatever the fuck, you know, do more damage to ghouls and all these things, but like other things that you get to choose to craft on the gun that are separate of the legendary effect. I don't know, that is some cool things, like this plus luck 45 caliber pistol is kind of cool. It does just add some more pistols into the game. I don't know if they added a level list exactly. That means something I should have read and checked out in the description, but if they're not, that's kind of unfortunate, because you want to add just like a more pistol variety, I suppose. But pistol's a fun way to play the game. Like pistols and VATs with crits, like a lucky pistol build, is always really, really fun to do. So, I mean, they're fun guns. You should check them out if you're into that kind of thing. If you are into that kind of thing and you want to check it out for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda.net page. You can download this mod for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like rating down below. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. That way you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.